Alrighty, let's try this for like the third or fourth time. The dogs were barking and whatnot, had to stop, and I realized I forgot to tell you guys some information about the battery that you might be wondering. So as I said before, it's a Ping battery from ping.com, or pingbattery.com, whatever. It's in a Pelican case. It was gray, painted blue. I got this out of the trash. It's Pelican 1400. I know that's upside down. The case is facing the right way. Yeah, I don't know why they got rid of it. The one thing that was missing was this pressure release valve, and the gasket was missing. But it's still so waterproof. Like, I filled this with water when I first got it, and it barely even dripped out without the gasket. So I left this out in the rain. It hasn't even gotten any water in it at all. It's 48 volts, 15 amp hours. There's a 5 amp charger. It takes about 3 to 4 hours to charge, depending on how low you are, and the last hour it's like topping off. You get like 90% in the 3 hours, and then the last hour it's like topping off that last like 10%, maybe 5. Not exactly sure, but 3 hours you'll be pretty good. 4 hours it should be done. If I would have gotten the same battery voltage but half the amp size and put it all in there and got 2 chargers, it would have I would have been able to charge in half the time. Twice the work with 2 chargers, 2 batteries. But I didn't think about that at the time, and yeah, it would have worked out better for saddlebagging it as well. So there's nothing wrong with this battery at all. Just would have worked out better to split it in half the size and saddlebag it. I thought about saddlebagging 2 of these batteries on each side, which would lower my center of gravity. It's pretty top heavy. If I did that though, it doubled my range, which as of right now, if I use the pedal assist in level 1, which is the lowest out of 5, I'll get about 25 miles. If I use the pedal assist, I'll get about 45, 25 if I use the throttle. And then if I bump up the pedal assist, obviously it's somewhere in between there, depending on what I use and how much I pedal and whatnot. I usually just use the pedal and level 1. I can do a 15, just cruising, 15 miles an hour. I have a pedal, I can do 20, 25. Yesterday I got my max speed up to 28 miles an hour, but I had to hit some curves and slow down, so probably could have gotten it to 29 or 30, but curves happens. But yeah, overall it's working out pretty well. Yeah, I just thought you guys would like to know a little bit more about the battery and its setup and whatnot. It all straps on with a Harbor Freight little ratchet tie thing. It's a little bit twisted. I just cut it down to size. Oops, hard to look at the camera and whatnot. I just sewed it on with the sewing machine. Right there, just cut it. That way you don't have to deal with those stupid hooks. Those hooks get in the way, they twist, they come undone. This way it's always on my bike, always there, no problem. I just strap it down. It's kind of hard to do and film at the same time since I don't have a mount of any kind to mount my camera on, but it straps down really tight. I don't have any problems with sliding whatsoever. Make it as tight as I want. Like, you can twang this thing like a guitar when it's all tight down, and then I'll strap my bag on top of it with these Home Depot cords, bungee cords. Yeah. I also didn't tell you the rack. The rack is just a cheapo rack. It's not any name brand rack. Same with this derailleur guard right there. It's just a cheapo one. So if you guys had questions about that, yeah, they're just generic ones I found on Amazon. I'll post links, but yeah. If you have any more questions, feel free to answer. And yeah, I'll do my best to answer them if I can. Have a good one.